Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. This is my motto, note to self, you are doing great. I've had that little 18-month-old all week and she's been really good, but she's a COVID baby. She hasn't been around anybody. They've come over and stayed with us, of course, but there's always been another family member here. So this is the first time for her to be with us on her own. And she's kept Gammy and Pappy hopping. So I created these cards a couple of days ago, and I'm just now getting to show them to you. I've seen the new catalog. If you're a demonstrator, you should have been able to do it. Also, there is a discontinued list, which is out. The current catalog will be available in April, or the new catalog will be available in April. We still have the January to June catalog. So there's kind of a little bit of crossover. So I wanted to show you one of my favorites from the January to June and a couple of things that are going away that I'm really going to miss. If you don't have a demonstrator and you want a new catalog, all you need to do is place an order with me between now and April, and then I'll mail that catalog to you. Okay, let me switch my cameras and show you what I have going on here. So I love the flowering rain boots. I thought it was really cute, and I liked the dies that went with it. And I've wanted to play with it since this catalog came out, and with Celebration, I always feel like there's so much I need to show at January and February, and then I kind of get to show you a little bit more. So here it is in the catalog. Shows you the dies and some of the things they've done with it. But I wanted to create my own things with it, of course. And again, I'm always looking for fun camp projects, things that are a little bit different. So I wanted to show this as a camp project. And then so I'm not going to make all the cards for you, but I'm going to kind of show you what I did. So these are the inks I used. On the cards that I'm going to show you, I used a basic gray, a fresh freesia, granny apple, smoky slate, cinnamon cider, mint, and macaroon, and magenta. So those are the colors that I used. For embellishments, on all the cards, I used the same embellishment. I used the in-colored jewels. For ribbons, I used the fresh freesia organdy. It's so pretty. It's called an open weave, and then I used the denim. So let me show you what I did with my rain boots. First of all, I am a huge fan of the Memories and More cards and envelopes. They're great because they give me an opportunity to have envelopes. They're already pre-cut. They already have a design on them. And I'm a huge fan of them. It's $10 and you get 20 card bases and envelopes. I just like them. I also love these tag punches. And in the new catalog, we have no tag punches. I still have my tailor-made dies, which is my favorite, but I like to be able to cut a 2-inch piece. When I cut a piece, like I use shimmering white for these cards, I like to have my 2-inch piece. This one's a little bit big. If it's just a smidge under 2 inches, that's the perfect size for this, so I'm going to cut just a smidge off. I mean, this is how much I cut off. That's a smidge. Then it just slides right in there. And I cut it 4 1/4, and then I've got this perfect tag for whatever I want to do. And this is one of my favorites. So I'll show you how I used the tags on the Memories and More. So I just used that pretty watering pot right here, and I kind of antiqued it. It's got the smoky slate and then the mint, and my goal was to use everything in here. I used everything but the every storm that comes also ends. This is the only thing that I didn't use. I've got a little seed packet. I've got my cute watering pot. I put my daisies on top. I added that's that denim ribbon, and it's on that note card and envelope with a tag, and it's just as cute as it can be. So that's card number 1. and I'm going to show you how I did the watering pot. Oh, and then here's my mask. I'll show you how I did that mask too. So I took my watering pot, and I have my grandmother's watering pot out on my front porch. It is old, 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 and it is metal. So I wanted it to look like Grandma's watering pot. So I stamped it in the smoky slate. And then her watering pot has aged a little bit. So I took the mint and the blending brush and just tapped it around on my watering pot. And then I stamped it down on my tag. So you can see my watering pot has a little bit of antiquing to it. It's very subtle, but I liked it. It's exactly what I wanted to do. And so I added the words, and then I stamped my pretty daisies on shimmering white also, and then just cut them out with the die, because the dies are great. I used all the dies, but the watering pot die, and maybe, I think that's all, just the watering pot die. Because I cut this out with a die, the flowers with a die. I use the punch. Here's card number 2. Let me close this up because I have a tendency to get ink on me. So in those memories and more cards and envelopes, it comes with this large Midnight Muse. I'm going to seize. No, I'm not. Card with a great envelope. That was the other reason I wanted to use the gray. It matches perfectly. And then it comes with a small one that's kind of cinnamon cider. And so I put my clay pots, stamped them directly on the front, and then used that mask to layer my pots. One of the dies is this cute little digger. And then there's my pot that I stamped on the shimmering white, cut it out with the dies, and then stuck it on. It says, "Rain or shine, I'm here for you." What a cute little card. And then the last one that I did was this one. I used those rain boots on a tag again. I used this topper on that one. So I used it on the tag again. I did the granny apple in my tulips. Here's my tulips. My cute little rain boots on a tag. Our friendship is naturally beautiful. This die is in there, and it's just like cuts out a crisscross pattern. And I put that on with a little bit of Tombow glue, and I ran it through the brick embossing folder. I love that brick embossing folder. You can see up there the little brick pattern. Tied it, and I put this down with seal at the bottom and a dimensional, so my tag is angled. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I have an angled tie. And then my tulips, I should show you how I did my tulips. I did my tulips by stamping them down in the fresh freesia. So I stamped my tulips down in the fresh freesia. Now let me grab my mini boss that's right here. And if you don't have a mini boss, they're still on sale till the end of the month. This is that pattern that cut out of my, this is the paper that I used. I used that In Color 6x6 paper. So my mini boss is perfect for my tulips. And I keep it sitting on my desk so I don't always have to run out and use the big boss. So I'm going to layer these up and not move it. And when you layer those up at an angle, it just runs through so nice. So here are my little tulips. And what I did with them that was different than just mounting them is I took my bone folder and I went over them and kind of curved them. And then I put glue dots and mini dimensionals under them so that they are different heights. That's really hard to see in the picture. That's why if you come stamp with me, you'll get to see this. So some of this is stuck down with glue dots. Some of them has mini dimensionals so that my tulips aren't just raised, but they're raised at different heights. It just makes it a little more interesting. So I really liked the bundle. It'll definitely be one that I will use again just because I thought it was easy to stamp with and really cute. But the other thing that I liked was, if you say, oh gosh, I don't know that I would love rain boots forever and ever, No Matter the Weather is one of our kits. So if you go to my Susan M. Smith at stampinup.net, you can just look at the kit collection. And one of the kits is rain boots. So it has 9 adorable little cards with rain boots. No matter the weather, we're in this together. Let love grow. And you are capable of amazing things. Adorable little rain boots with cute little flowers and bunnies. It's a great kit. It comes with basic gray ink. Here are the stamp sets. It's got clouds and it's got a block and some looks like old olive and white twine. So really cute. So if you're not a huge, I don't need the whole bundle fan, this is a great way to get some cute rain boots. Okay, friends, thanks for joining me. You have a great day and hopefully we'll stamp again soon. Bye.